Check it out, guys. I built my first smart home sensor with this ESPHome starter kit. I had so much fun, and even my 11-year-old daughter could handle this. I can't wait to show you how easy it is. So this smart home sensor is part of a starter kit to help you learn how to build a device using ESPHome, which has always kind of felt scary to me. I mean, look at what their description of what ESPHome is. ESPHome is a firmware generator and configuration system that enables the transformation of microcontrollers into fully customizable smart home devices.
You know I don't speak Spanish. In English, please.
Seriously, it feels so advanced. Like, I'm not an electrical engineer, but that completely changed after finishing the starter kit. I mean, I'm still not an electrical engineer, but I'm not scared of ESPHome anymore. You might have heard of ESPHome before because lots of really cool smart home devices are made with it, like the Everything Presence 1mm wave sensor, Trampletech Blue pressure sensor, the Home Assistant Voice Preview Edition, and of course all the Apollo sensors. And Apollo is the main force behind this starter kit. They teamed up with the Open Home Foundation, you know, the Home Assistant guys. So a majority of the profits go to supporting the Open Home Foundation. So if you buy one of these kits, which are not expensive, it funds ESPHome, Home Assistant, and hundreds of other open source projects, so I'm a big fan. Plus, this opens the doors to thousands of new things you can add to your smart home, since the skills learned from this starter project will allow you to build pretty much any device you can think of. And you don't have to write any code. It's drag and drop and so easy. Okay, so let's go over this ESPHome starter kit, but just so you know, this will not be a full tutorial on how to set it up. There are very thorough instructions online. This will be more of a quick overview on how it works. The starter kit comes with a bunch of little pieces. One is a ESP32C6 microcontroller, which is the brains of the starter kit. All the sensors, lights, or buttons connect to this microcontroller using little ribbon cables. So you don't have to worry about soldering the pieces together. Just flip the little latch up and the blue side goes up. Apollo says blue side to the sky, so that's easy to remember. Flip the latch back down and that's all you have to do to physically connect everything. Pretty simple. All the sensors come together in one piece, so they need to be separated. It takes a little bit of force and my daughter couldn't quite do it all on her own, so you might need to help your kids with this if you're doing the project together. These are the modules that come with it. A button, a motion sensor that you have to connect the included PIR sensor to the module, an LED and buzzer combo, and a temperature and humidity sensor. There's also a little stand for the LED and buzzer combo. Then the rest of the steps are using the ESPHome Device Builder app. This can be downloaded onto your computer or run inside of Home Assistant. I downloaded the app to my computer so it can compile the code faster on my MacBook Pro versus the mini PC my Home Assistant's running on. And if you don't use Home Assistant, it's no problem. You can do everything without it. But if you do use Home Assistant, it opens up way more functionality. Let me show you. After following the initial steps online, which are great with plenty of GIFs that are super helpful, you'll end up here on the home page of the ESPHome Device Builder app. Here's where you can create more devices, add your Wi-Fi credentials so they'll connect to your network, and edit devices. When clicking on edit, the device page can feel a bit overwhelming, like, oh no, there's YAML code over there on the right. But don't worry, you don't have to write any YAML code at all. Everything is done in the UI in the left and middle sections. So as you click on things to add, the YAML code gets generated for you on the right. I love this because I like seeing the YAML code. It's like seeing underneath the hood, but it's still extremely easy to use. And what's really cool is if you click on any of the YAML code, it will automatically open up the UI for that specific thing. Amazing. When you go through the steps online, it walks you through adding each module or sensor. And check out how easy it is to add a button, for example. You go to the component section on the far left, click Add Component, search for button, and click Add. It writes a YAML code for you, so that's about as easy as it gets. Once you're ready to test it out, you click Save and Install. This will compile the high-level YAML configuration into C++ code and install it on the device. My daughter thought this part was really cool, and hey, I think it's cool too. I don't know what most of it means, but I feel smart looking at it. Now, if you want the button to run an automation, you have a couple of options. First, you could add this starter kit to Home Assistant and run a Home Assistant automation when the button is pressed. Or you can run an automation in ESPHome, and those automations are running purely on the ESP32C6 device. So if the Wi-Fi or Home Assistant are down, it will run no matter what because it doesn't rely on anything else. Yeah, it's completely local. I can make an automation to play a song on the buzzer when a button is pressed. These are some of the songs they give you, and they're so much fun. My daughter and I were having a blast making it play songs and change the lights. If you have kids, I highly recommend doing it with them. It was very rewarding and it felt kind of like a Mark Rober Crunch Lab project. But in my opinion, this ESPHome starter kit is better because you can use this in your smart home as a real device. Like you can press the button to change the smart lights in the room or automate them with a motion sensor. This is not just a little toy. These are real sensors that can control your smart home. It's awesome. What's crazy is how seamless Apollo made this starter kit. It almost felt too easy, but in a good way. Like before I even realized it, I had built a smart home device that was integrated into my smart home. And what's great is once the basic starter kit tutorial is finished, there is still so much more you can do. You can make this starter kit act as a Bluetooth proxy in Home Assistant, which is easy to do in the ESPHome device builder app by adding a component. With this enabled, any Bluetooth device near the ESP32C6 can connect to Home Assistant, essentially extending the Bluetooth range of the Home Assistant hub. Sweet! There are also lots of cool lighting effects to try out. You can even play tunes on the buzzer directly from Home Assistant, which is a little bit more advanced, but that's what's great about the ESPHome starter kit. It's not just basic and boring. There's a lot more you can do with it, and you can get as creative as you want. They even have some more everyday automations to spark more ideas of what's possible. And if you want to protect the starter kit and make it look nicer, you can 3D print an enclosure for the LED and buzzer module. So yes, there are plenty of fun and useful things you can do with the starter kit once the initial tutorials are over. Not only that, this unlocks the doors to building something beyond the starter kit. Go to the ESPHome website and you'll find a long list of different sensors you could potentially use. You don't have to wait around for a company to build a smart home device you've always wanted. Just build it yourself using ESPHome and the skills you've learned from this starter kit. Maybe one day you'll make a smart home device that solves a big problem and then I review it here on this channel. I would love that so much. I know I'm going to be looking at making my own smart home devices because it doesn't seem scary anymore.
Do you hear me? I'm not afraid anymore.
I'm excited for the future and can't wait to see what you guys build. Thanks for watching.
Dad, the button's not working. Yeah, come fix it.
I wonder why it's not working. It's working just fine. Wait. Did you guys just rickroll me?
Haha, got you, Dad.
Oh.
Yeah, got you, Dad.